afternoon, fellow tankers. Commander Denalii here, and today we're on Kamaran, and we're in the OI. It's the Tier 6 Japanese heavy tank. The enemy team has a KV-85 Tier 6 and a KV-2, also Tier 6. But I haven't had the OI very long. I'm still learning how to play it. But this game I got extremely lucky, for the circumstances. This is only a 7v7 game, so it's a short match. And with that in mind, being the top tier heavy tank with some decent armor, I decided to push straight up to where the flag is and do what I can and do what heavy tanks do best. Like I said, I'm still getting familiar with the with this heavy line. What I have realized is when using this tank and you got enemies in front of you, you want to just do a slight angling. Not even a whole lot, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 degrees. You don't want to be, angling like you would in like a T-32 or in an IS or anything like that. You can't really go hull down in this because this thing is a behemoth. It's a beast. But yeah, anyway, so me and the T-14 on my team, as you'll see here in a second, are going to go straight up to the middle. And then we have a heavy tank, a medium tank, and a light tank. And they're going to go down to around the G8 area approximately. And then we have one heavy tank in the corner of J2 and K3. And of course our artillery's hanging back, and he's going to try to get some shots off at a couple people. So as you see, our friendly T-14 has already taken a couple shots, getting a little punished there. Under half health already. And I see a KV-2, and I'm going to try to get a couple shots on him, or a shot at least, because the reload on this tank is just about as bad as the KV-2. This is pretty much the newest version of the KV-2, in my opinion, of course. So, as you see, KV-2 was pretty smart about it. I did take almost 130 damage there from what looked to be artillery. It could have been a tank destroyer. Wasn't entirely sure. But I decided right here, since I am taking fire from artillery and possibly something else over there, I'm going to put this building on my left side. And with that in mind, I know I got a KV-2 in front of me, but I can cover both sides of that hill. So unless he's going to drive over the edge of the cliff, he's not going to get away. And we can pretty much duke it out right here in the cap.
Enemy tanks in the base.
And there we go. And he pulls a snapshot and he takes off, a couple hundred damage. About 300 or so. So we know he's firing HE. And as you see, we got a light tank in the F4 area that took out our friendly heavy tank. That stayed in the K2 bottom right corner. And then our other guys are over there fighting. And there we go, with KV-2, we killed him in one shot. So that's definitely good news. He could put a lot of pain on us. So I'm glad to see that he's taken care of. As you can see, my team is pretty much getting dismantled. So my best bet, as far as I'm concerned, is to stay on this flag and make the enemies come to me. And keep this building on my left side so that artillery can't take shots at me. And it's just me and one other guy left. I did pull forward there just for a second to try to get eyes on that light tank. And if you look at the minimap, I see a tank destroyer in the C6 area. And see if I can pull forward and try to spot him again and put a shot on him. And I can't, so I'm just going to stay right here and just fight these guys after they come around, after they take care of my friendly heavy over there. There we go, there's that light tank. Gotta go ahead and aim in and lead a shot. And I kind of got lucky with that shot because he did start turning towards me at the last second there. So I got kind of lucky with the pin on that. Or I should say with hitting him, not with the pin. But yeah, right here it's just pretty much them shooting at me and doing some damage while I'm on the reload. And as soon as I'm aimed, or as soon as I'm loaded, I'm going to fire at that T-14. And we'll do 659 to him and take him out. And there's that other tank destroyer. Luckily for me, though, my turret can withstand his penetration. And we're going to have a little back and forth dance. So I've taken out 2 enemies, light tank and heavy tank, you know, so far, plus that KV2 earlier. But the last 2 that I've taken out, it's just been me left on my team. So I have the potential of getting a Kolobanov's medal. So here I am, I'm just trying to back up to the point to get a shot on him and possibly draw him out the other side of the building. Artillery's raining down on me. And unfortunately I just do not get the chance to put a shot on him. So I know he's trying to avoid me and wait till I fire. But why not try to take a shot at this AT2 really quick and see if these standard rounds can penetrate. And they cannot. And I probably should have switched to HE right here, knowing that it's not going to penetrate. But I didn't. I was just caught up in the moment and trying not to get my ass kicked. And here's where this guy makes his mistake. He pulls a little too far forward, so I push him to where he can't back up. And I only got a couple seconds left on the reload, so I'll just go ahead and kill him. And then I'll get back where I was to keep that artillery from raining on me. And knowing that I'm against AT2, like I said, I should have switched to HE already. Unfortunately, I didn't, so, you know, for the next 40 seconds or so, you'll see me shoot a couple rounds at this guy and not do anything. And he's gonna, you know, be shooting me a whole lot because he's got a very, very fast reload on that tank. And right there, that shot kind of pissed me off a little bit because you could clearly see that my round went directly through his hatch, but it just didn't track it properly or whatever. And yeah, I mean, granted, it may have penetrated. Odds are it probably wouldn't have. But you know, it would still that small chance of that happening. So yeah, you're gonna just see me and him dance back and forth. I'm just looking for spots to shoot him. I'm thinking at close range with his hull face down like that, I may have been able to penetrate a shot there, but it didn't work. I'm trying not to go out in the open too far. I could have probably went around and flanked this guy and put some shots into his side or possibly his rear, but that artillery would have been firing at me just about the entire time, so I decided not to. And as you see, I just put another round into his hatch, and it bounced as well. So at this point, I realized that I wasn't using HE, and that I should load it. And he's whittled me down by about 100 hit points so far. So I'm just getting very low on health, and not feeling too great. And there we go, we take almost another 50 damage, but we're loaded, and we'll finish him off. At this point, I'm thinking artillery's on my left, my tracks broke, I'm still spotted, so I'm going to go ahead and push this wreck out of the way, just in case he's looking, you know, with his artillery vision, to make him think I'm going towards, the, you know, a different part of the cap, and then I'll back up, as you see here, and, you know, I'll try to mislead him a little bit. But I'm uncertain where he's at. I'm way too slow to try to chase this guy down. About 7 minutes left on the game clock, just shy of it, and I have 20 base cap points, so I may as well stay on the base and force him to come to me. You know, unless he just wants to blind shoot the entire cap circle in hopes of getting a reset. But even if that happens, I can cap this in just about 3 minutes and some change. So he would have to reset twice, or get a lucky shot and kill me because I am on 34 hit points. So at this point, I just decided to you know, sit at the edge of the cap circle here on the road, because there's a 50% chance that he's going to come from this direction. The other 50% chance saying he'll come from the other direction. But yeah, anyway guys, I am really enjoying this tank line. Like I said, I'm not grinding it out, you know, actively. I'm not, you know, doing 20-30 battles a day. I'm trying to grind through this tank line. But I am enjoying it. I've only had this tank for a few days now, and I'm only on the first upgrade for it. I just unlocked the first upgrade, I don't know, earlier the other day, yesterday I think. But yeah, it's a fun tank to play. It's the new age KV2. It's got a lot more armor than the KV2, but it's also a lot slower and a lot larger, so you're a bigger target. So here we are, we're still waiting. Got just about a minute left on the cap. We're at 70%. And I'm getting kind of antsy here. I'm waiting for this guy to pop up, and then I'm getting a bad feeling he's probably behind me somewhere. But I still got a 50% chance. So as soon as I turn my turret, he might pop up in front of me, and then I'm screwed. And there he is. He pops up, so I'm going to pull forward. He hit the hill. Now I'm just going to back up and try to take a quick snapshot on him before he gets smart and moves. And there we go. I ended up getting a Kolobanov's medal because of that. So alright, at the end of that match, it was a short match. We ended up getting almost 70,000 silver. We got just over 4,400 experience. We did 2,191 damage. We blocked 880. And as you see, we got high caliber, we got sniper, we got top gun, steel wall, Kolobanov's medal for standing alone against 5 or more enemy tanks or artillery and getting the win. I got a Spartan, and then I got Langlades medal, awarded to a player in the course of one battle destroys 4 enemy vehicles within a base circle while they are trying to capture. And I was actually very surprised that I only got a Mastery Badge Class 2 out of that. Anyway, fellow tankers, until next time, you guys go out there and kill some shit, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Don't forget, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out greatly.